Richard, what's your favorite animal?
Could be a dream. Life could be a dream. Do, 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 shaboom. Life could be a dream. Shaboom. If I could take you up in paradise up above. Shaboom. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream.
What's your favorite animal?
Monkey.
Life could be a dream. Shaboom, if I could take you up in paradise up above. Shaboom,
Hello, and welcome back to the spoilerCast, the show where we talk about movies and we don't care about spoiling them. My name is Tobias, and with me as always is my sister and trusted co-host, Rebecca.
Hello.
Hello. And in today's episode, we're talking about the first big release of 2026. It's the nightmarish horror movie, killer monkey movie even, Primate. Yes. Written and directed by Johannes Roberts and also co-written by Ernest Riera, starring Johnny Sequoia, Jess Alexander, Victoria Wynt, Gia Hunter, and Troy Kotzer, which was a surprise. And it's pretty simple story. Bunch of people in a house gets attacked by a literally rabid chimp who they thought was their friend. And hilarity ensues.
Kind of,
yeah. Ask me, why did I choose this movie?
Yes, no, exactly. Well, actually, yeah, why did you choose this movie?
Because it's a killer monkey movie. And before anyone says anything,
you.
I know there's a difference between ape and monkey, and the difference is the tail. So I know a chimp is an ape, but it's funny to say killer monkey, and even more funny to say killer monkey movie. And there is a rich history of killer monkey movies. There isn't really.
There's a few.
Unless if you don't count the Planet of the Apes movies, there's a few, but they're not good. I've seen a couple that are not good, but they're funny. So whenever I see a new killer monkey movie, you gotta check it out at least. You gotta see, is this another one? And this one, I don't know really. But let's actually review the movie. Let's go through it.
Yes.
And let's do this the right way. I'm gonna ask you, what did you think of Primate?
I actually kind of liked it.
Okay.
Surprisingly, I suppose, if you're looking at like meta scores and stuff. It had gore, it had scary moments, it had a couple of jump scares. It had some of the classic tropes, like you need to double kill the killer and all that stuff. It's never as easy as you think. No, I kind of liked it. I liked that there was some clever stuff with sound and not sound.
Yeah, sure.
I, for the most part, like the acting. I haven't seen most of these people in other things, though.
No, I didn't recognize anyone except for Troy Kotzer.
Yeah. I thought I recognized Victoria White, but I'm not entirely sure from what.
I'll say that right off the bat. All the main girls, except for the younger sister, Erin, played by Gia Hunter, they look the same, which I guess is something we'll talk more about, because maybe you know more about it, since you're younger and more in tune with, like... Did I say more younger?
Yeah.
Well, you are younger. And more in tune with, trends, I suppose. Beauty trends, clothing trends, whatever.
Sure.
But we'll talk about that later. The movie, yes.
Yeah, no, overall, it's not a perfect movie, it's not an amazing film, but I thought it was a good horror movie.
Okay.
It was even, to a certain degree, disgusting, where I was like, ooh, I cannot watch this part.
Yes, I agree. Some of the
it's a plus when it comes to a horror movie.
Sure, yeah.
The ape scared me. At certain points, which is also a plus.
Which
you're supposed to be a little scared.
Yeah.
No, I liked it. It was pretty good. But what did you think of it?
I thought it was pretty bad.
Oh.
Yeah, it just...
For all the same reasons.
Yeah, more or less. I just think when you're doing a horror movie about a rabid chimpanzee, if you're doing like a drama, you can do it seriously. But since you have decided to make a horror movie, a killer monkey movie, you gotta lean into the camp. Like, this was way too serious. They're like, this is actually a really dark and scary movie, and there's no funny, no monkey business. There was no, where was the fun in the movie? And even if you're like, just as a slasher, I guess, yeah, we don't really call them slasher movies anymore, but it's a slasher movie.
Yeah.
There's a crazed killer, and he's killing young, beautiful women and a couple of guys.
For no apparent reason.
For no apparent reason. Literally, in this one, it's literally because he's insane.
Yeah.
Like, have more fun with it. Where's all the fun we used to have with these dumb movies? Because that's also something you have to realize. You're making a dumb movie. Lean into it. We talked about this in the last episode with Feeding Frenzy. Red Letter Media, they knew they were making a bad movie. Lean into it. Like they did. That's why... Imagine if they tried to do a serious movie out of Feeding Frenzy. Like, it's actually really scary, and this scientist is a madman, and he's you know, they could like, oh, he's an old Nazi, and he's doing inhumane experiments. Like, no, they're rubber meatballs that eat people. It's funny.
But the difference here is that you can, like, the quality makes it more or less funny. Yeah. When it's bad quality, you always go for the funny route because you can't try and make that too serious. When it's good quality, you can at least try to make it more serious.
Yeah, but then you end up with a dark and serious movie about a killer chimp in a shirt that says "Party." Like, come on, dude.
I didn't even think of it.
Also,
of what it said on his shirt.
I think it says like "Party" or something. And also, like, it's a guy in a monkey suit. It's ridiculous. Have some fun with it.
Was it a guy in a suit?
It must have been. It was obviously not CGI because you could see it was real hair and everything.
Yeah.
The face was the face was CGI. I'm sure they had like a rough mask, and then they like animated some of the face because it was way too expressive to be a mask.
Miguel Torres Umba played Ben.
Yeah, and it was obviously not a mocap thing. Like, that was a guy in a suit.
But it looked pretty good.
Yeah, it looked fine.
Especially from how I saw it.
We have actors who can play. I was going to say monkeys. Who can play apes.
Apes.
I mean, what's his name? Gollum. What's his name? Yeah.
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis was snubbed back in 2017. He should have fucking gotten an Oscar for his portrayal of Caesar in War for the Planet of the Apes.
Ape. Not kill. Ape.
But, you know, oh well, he wasn't on screen. It was all CGI. It's like, no, he was there. He was there. This guy was there. He shouldn't be nominated for an Oscar, but you know. No, it's just and it's like, try to make it serious. No, not when it's like frat boys spoke. And why try and make a serious movie out of this? What is your reason? Did they honestly think people say like, yeah, this is a real, like, actually scary movie?
But when you say a serious movie, like, compare it to another horror movie that you would consider a serious movie. Because to me, this is more akin to, like, I Know What You Did Last Summer, which is...
That is a serious movie.
Is it, though?
It is. I mean, we kind of look back at it now.
And I'm talking about the older one, because I haven't seen the new one.
I haven't seen the new one either. The original, 1997.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer or like, yes. Or like, honestly, any, like, teen Scream movie, except for the Scream movies, I suppose.
Yeah, they're ironic.
Because they're and they're a league of their own. Yeah. I can't think of one off the top of my head right now. The only thing I'm thinking of for some reason is like Deadly Night, Silent Night, but I'm not even sure if that's the teen one.
Well,
Or if I'm mixing them up.
Sort of. That's the guy who says, "Naughty, punish!" That starts with Santa. His
Yeah,
family.
no, I'm mixing them up.
Okay. I mean,
Who's that with the sorority?
Black Christmas?
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's a serious. The original '70s Black Christmas. That's a serious movie.
I'm thinking of the new one.
Yeah, the one from the mid 2000s. They made kind of a campy slasher movie out of it. The first one is like a psychological thriller. It's not even a slasher movie. And then the 2019 version was some sort of weird feminist spin on the movie.
I think maybe that. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of with Imogen Poots. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a teen slasher.
The one from 2006.
No, 2019.
Oh, that one is awful.
With the cult and shit.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's so bad. That's also that's taking itself too seriously. The 2006 or 2005 or whatever it is, that one leans into the camp. I think what's her name?
Which one of them?
You know, from Smashed and Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to see what I thought of Black Christmas now, because I know we reviewed it. Sorry, this is not what we're talking about, but...
No. More editing.
The editor, the man who cuts the film, has to make sure the sound matches the picture exactly.
3, take 1.
I'm not saying they're making a comedy, but they're not trying to make a serious movie. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a bunch of girls being murdered by a crazy man on Christmas. We're gonna have some Christmas-themed kills. You know, we're gonna.
This is a bunch of girls being murdered by their chimpanzee brother.
Yeah, but they never play it up. It's always like, oh my god, I'm so scared, and the one kind of funny thing, but it comes an hour into the movie, is when the friend of the friend, or whatever, whoever she was, the black-haired girl, who says, "Why don't we just shoot it? That's what we do with rabid animals."
Yeah. The one who has met Ben before.
Yeah, Hannah, Jess Alexander.
Yeah.
When she managed to get out of the pool, because they're all hiding in the pool because he's scared of water, of course.
Chimpanzees can't swim, apparently.
And also he's got rabies, so he's literally
hydrophobic.
Yeah. She manages to grab her car keys, and then she runs out into the front yard or whatever, and gets into a car. And she's like, "Oh no, it's the wrong keys, but this is my car, right?" And then she looks to the side and like, "Oh shit, this is the frat guy's car. It looks nothing like my car." Instead I jumped into it, and she goes, "Beep, beep," and she unlocks her car.
But it wasn't her car, though. It was
a car. Okay, whatever. But
Lucy's, her family's car, I guess.
I guess, yeah. So that was kind of like, oh no. And then Ben, the monkey, comes out and like, because he has the keys. He got the keys when he killed one of the frat boys. Spoilers. Yeah. Hey, we've said it before and we're saying it again. This is the new spoilerCast. No spoiler warnings. Fuck out of here if you don't want spoilers.
Fuck out of here, boy. Get that weak shit out of here. Stuff occurred my ass, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, man. Your legs ain't do shit, man.
So he's like, ha, and unlocks the car. And she, no, press the lock button. And that was kind of funny, because like, a chimp, sure, he's smart, but why is he like stalking them and mocking them? Like, he's a crazed animal. He should just fucking go ape shit. That's what we call it, ape shit.
Yeah.
And just kill them, not sneak around and like.
That's the only thing I thought was a little bit weird. When an animal goes rabid, they kind of lose that control.
Yeah.
They would just run and scream and fight.
That's why.
Literally.
That's why we say rabid or ape shit.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
You become an animal.
Yes.
Yeah. And there was one other thing, but I don't think that was that thought through. When she accidentally steps on the TV remote, and it turns on Dora the Explorer, and it's literally Dora getting into a boat with a monkey. I was like, oh! But I don't think they thought that.
She always has a monkey with her, though.
That's true. Swiper? No, that's the dog.
No, Swiper's the fox. He's a fox.
The fox, okay. I don't know. I literally never seen Dora. I just know the memes.
Don't know what the monkey's called, actually.
I don't know. No, yeah. Yeah, okay. It's hard to say, like, oh, a serious. Because very few slasher movies are 100% serious. That's serious, yeah. But I'm thinking, like, I don't know why I'm getting this in my head now, but like the movie Identity. It's sort of a slasher movie, and it's more psychological. It's about like 5 people stuck in a diner during a storm, and someone is killing them one by one, and it keeps cutting to like a psychology session with some guy who wasn't even there. And I don't want to spoil it unless you haven't seen it.
You know what that sounds like?
No?
It sounds like that video game, Until Dawn.
Yeah, a little bit like that. Yeah.
Not the movie Until Dawn, because that didn't do the
it's
same
very
thing.
different, yeah. It has John Cusack, Ray Liotta, Amanda Peet, John Hawkes, Alfred Molina, Claire Duvall, John C. McGinley. Like, it's a stacked cast. Jake Busey, your favorite. It's ultimately, I think it's a pretty good movie. It has kind of fallen out of favor. I don't know why. People think it's silly. They think it's not silly like, oh, it's campy, but it's like, oh, it's a stupid idea. But it's pretty good. But like, that's a serious movie about people getting killed one by one. And it doesn't try to like play up the funny part. Unlike I wanted this to be like the later sequels in the Friday the 13th franchise. You know, this is a dumb movie. It's about a monkey in a t-shirt killing people. Make it funny.
But how would you make it funny, though?
I don't know. First of all, instead of them hanging out in the pool for 40 minutes, it's like, he's scared of water. We'll just be in the pool. It's like, oh, first of all, great plan. When they start screaming out like, please help us! They're literally on a cliff. They're yelling out into the ocean. Who's gonna hear you, idiots?
There's no neighbors even nearby. When we see the zoom
they're
out,
in the middle of a jungle.
That's the only house in that jungle on that cliff. There's nothing nearby. Instead,
they should have been like, after the first kill, not the veterinarian kill, which also we need to talk about the opening of this movie.
Yeah,
but when they killed the brother of the friend who made out with the friend, first of all, his death, it was okay. It was okay. Because he was like, I'm gonna push the monkey off the cliff, and he does.
Which at first I was like, that was a clever idea, but I was like, what if he grabs you or something?
Yeah. Also, the logistics of the monkey not falling off but hanging on to something shouldn't work, because where he pushes him off, there's nothing to grab.
No.
Because at first it's just concrete, then the mountain after a little while.
Yeah.
And he pushed him off, but whatever. I'll suspend my disbelief.
Movie logic.
Yeah, movie logic.
Yeah.
So of course he grabs him and pulls him off instead. And you see him go like, ah!
It was a little bit too long, but I kind of liked it.
Yeah, but that was kind of funny. And then slam on his head. You see the head go, snaps his neck, and the head explodes.
I had to close my eyes as soon as there was a connection, because that was
nice.
Nasty.
That was nice. But as soon as that happened, and then the monkey runs away or whatever because he has to hide, they should have gotten out of the pool and said, okay, we need to get the fuck out of here. And then they grab like a stick and a rope, or, we gotta try to grab a knife or something. And then it should be like them walking through the house, like looking for him, and then, he jumps out and grabs them and they're fucking, swinging. No, it's just them, like, one by one walking through the house and hiding, and like, I'm so scared. They were seen in the closet. Like, how did he not see them? They were right there. He should be able to smell them. He's an animal.
The smell, I'm guessing they're like blaming the plastic thingy. That's why they made such a big deal out of it.
And that's also
I don't even know what it was, but
it was the things you hang over clothes to keep things away. I don't know. And also, once again, that's the kind of like, that's the movie killer logic, where he hears a noise because they push something over him and they're hiding in the closet, and he's like, huh. And he slowly goes over and like, and then he smashes a little bit through the door to open it up, and then he sticks his face in like, I'm slowly looking for them. He's a monkey. Yeah. He should just rip all the clothes, going like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, it's a killer monkey movie. He's not Jason Voorhees.
They forgot to make him fully rabid.
Yeah.
It's because even though he's obviously a well-trained ape and he knows how to communicate and all that stuff, once you get rabies, you don't have that anymore. That just shuts off.
Yeah, I thought that was the point of making him rabid, because obviously this is influenced by that accident that happened a long time ago when a lady in America somewhere, she had a pet chimp. He was like old at that point, and she brought home a friend a lady friend, who I think the ape knew, had seen her before, but for some reason, because, he's an animal, he just, when they were, like, laughing and they were, like, hugging or something, he just got insanely jealous and just started ripping the friend apart. It's like, fuck you, she's mine. Like, bit her face off, bit her fingers off, like, slashed her fucking rib cage open.
Did he scalp her like he did in the movie?
I don't know. That's why I'm thinking this was probably
there's
vaguely
probably
inspired.
more incidents like that.
I'm sure there
has
are,
inspired
yeah.
these kinds of movies.
But that one is very infamous. Because she locks herself in a car and calls the cops and says, the chimp is trying, I think she killed my friend, he's trying to kill me now.
Time for 911, where's your emergency?
This is Sandy. 231 Rock Crimmon Road.
What's the
Send
problem?
the police. Send the police.
What's the problem there?
The chimp killed my friend.
What's the problem with your friend?
Oh, please.
What's the problem with your friend? I need to know.
Send the police up with a gun. With guns, please. Shoot him.
What is the monkey doing? Tell me what the monkey's...
He ripped her face off.
He ripped her face off?
He's trying to attack me. Please,
Okay,
hurry.
I need you to calm down a little bit. They're on the way.
Please.
If the monkey moves away from your friend, let me know, okay? So we can try to help your friend.
No, I can't. She's dead. She's dead.
Why are you saying that she's dead?
She's dead. He ripped her apart.
He ripped what apart? Her face?
Everything. Please go faster. Please, Dirk. Please.
Is the monkey still by your friend, or can you get close to your friend?
He's eating her. Please. God, no, please.
Okay, I need you to calm down for me. I know it's hard, okay? I know it's hard. But they're going as fast as they can your way, okay?
Oh, my God, please.
It's terrifying.
That's my main gripe with this is no matter how well trained a wild animal like that is, you do not put it in a house.
No. And it's also, you do not keep animals that are stronger than you as pets. Because at one point they're gonna go, wait a minute, why do I have to listen to you? I'm stronger than you. I'm gonna pull your arms out of your socket. It's like, that's why you can have dogs, because while they can be vicious and they can bite you, you're still stronger than them.
They're also domesticated by generations, so they don't have those urges anymore. Same with cats.
Yeah, well, cats.
They're domesticated at least.
Yeah, they're also possessed by demons, so... Are
you telling me my cute little furry things sleeping on my couch are demons?
Yeah, because whenever I cat sit for you, they keep me up all night with their incessant meowing.
That's just one of them, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wish this was more silly. Like, they could have made him more like a psycho killer if they played up the silly part. Have him like fucking, use he uses a tool at one point. He beats one of the frat guys up with a shovel. We don't see it, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, you know what I mean. We do, however, see him rip the jaw out of the face of the other guy. That one was genuinely disgusting because he did it so slow. It wasn't this like slow, rip it out. No, he just literally went slow until it unhinged, and he's just like, and he tasted it and like ooh, and like tried to put it back and then and threw it away. It's like, oh no, it was so disgusting. That made me uncomfortable in a good way. It was like the gore worked.
Movie should.
That was gross.
Yeah. Ooh.
And also, speaking of
but
the
I
gore,
found that scene a little bit funny. The beginning of that scene.
Yeah, a little bit.
With the bed and the car keys and the trying to play and kind of stuff. Like, yeah, but he should, again, a rabid ape would not act that way.
Yeah, why is it playing along?
Weird.
Why is it playing along? Why doesn't it go, oh, and attack him?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only time
that's the only thing I didn't like. The rabid part weren't as
he was too intelligent
as it should.
Still.
Yeah.
The only time that works was when Troy Kotzer plays her dad, comes back and he blows in the whistle and he's like, he reacts to the whistle because he knows that's when he's doing something bad and you gotta come to daddy. And his like instincts kick
it
off.
probably like frazzles him a little bit because
Yeah.
it's such a sharp noise.
Yeah, and then of course he attacks him anyway. So,
Yeah.
but
As he
that-
should.
yeah. Before that, it should have been a fucking free for all where he just kills everyone. There should have been more people. There should
Yes,
there should have
there
been
should
a
have been more
party. There should have been
people.
10, 12 people there.
Yeah.
Not just 3 girls, 1 guy, and then a little
Because
later.
you could
two other
still
guys
have the
shows
whole
up.
hydrophobic hiding in the pool bit, but it didn't have to be 40 minutes long then, because you could have had like 20 minutes of him running around in a room full of frantic people.
Yeah.
And he's just banging heads or like
Imagine there was a
ripping
party
throats.
scene, and he comes in there, and they're like, "Yo, the monkey's here!" So yeah, and they're dancing and everything, and Lucy, I think her name is the main girl.
Yeah.
She's like, "Ben, something's wrong with Ben," and he goes, "Rah!" And he just fucking starts killing everyone in the room, and they kill off half the crew there, and then you can have we needed a fucking frenzy scene where he kills a lot of people. And, oh my god, people running away and him jumping up and like ripping the head off. And it's, fucking go for it. It's a killer monkey movie. Have the monkey kill people. He kills 5 people, 6 technically with the vet. But it's like, it's so drawn out. And we don't really see the vet scene. And also, to circle back to another complaint I have, I know that every horror movie nowadays has to start with a cold open. It has to start with a shocker. And this one is Ben killing the veterinarian who's there to check up on him. And that one was like, I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be good, because he rips the guy's like face off, and you see it in gruesome detail. Like, it just peels off. You're like, ah! And you see his bloody skull behind it. I literally went like, oh!
Yeah.
But then it cuts to 36 hours earlier, and I was like, huh? So they have a crazy monkey? What happened? And then they show like, oh, he was bitten by a mongoose who has rabies, even though they point out there was no rabies in Hawaii.
Yeah,
So,
that's also detail they kind of needed to explain a little bit.
yeah. So how did the mongoose get rabies? Hold on.
They're like, because they don't show us anything except for Lucy and her friends getting on the plane with the teddy bear and meeting the frat boys. So I'm like, is it the teddy bear? Like, where did we get the rabies onto Hawaii?
Yeah.
Like, how? We need to see that part to make it make sense. It needs to be a tiny little, like, I don't know, they talk on the speaker going like, oh, and we have a special passenger with us today. We have a mongoose or like something.
Something, yeah.
It's a tiny little detail. It just has to be mentioned. I don't know why they would have a special guest mongoose on the plane, but,
The plane is full of cancer-infested snakes. It's a reference to another movie. Whatever. Here, State of Hawaii, Department of Health, Kaiohanaolakino, Disease Outbreak Control Division. Rabies is a very serious disease caused by a virus, blah, 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 blah. However, Hawaii is the only state in the United States that is free of rabies, and all dogs and cats entering the state must follow important rabies quarantine requirements. Yeah. Yeah, they could have... that would have been like, what are the odds that dog was going to bite their monkey? But they should have had, like, a fucking yapping, angry dog on the plane. It's like, ma'am, you're going to have to control your dog if you're going to have it in the cabin with us. It's like, he never acts like this otherwise. And then, when they're... Because that's silly, having some old lady with a little, like, dog. And that, like, you see them you run away in the background, like, no, Floofy, or whatever. And the fucking dog runs away in the airport, and they're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what are the odds that dog is going to show up there? Well, it does, because it's a silly killer monkey movie.
Yes.
So,
that makes more sense than a random mongoose having rabies, which it shouldn't have because it doesn't exist on Hawaii.
Yeah.
So, like, how?
Yeah, exactly.
Especially since they mentioned that it cannot happen because it doesn't exist on the island.
Yeah.
Like, you need to have an explanation.
Or, they could have just, like, which would also been lean into how dumb this is, just say that, oh, this mongoose has rabies. And they're like, oh no, it bit Ben. I have to get home. Don't even mention that rabies don't exist in Hawaii. But then, people...
Exactly.
Then someone is going to say, oh, this movie stinks because actually you know that rabies don't exist in the U.S. mainland and not on the island. Yeah, but it's a killer.
I'm actually
monkey
looking at the
movie.
trivia now. The first one is Hawaii is the only state in the U.S. where there is no rabies. Second one, though, is it's actually legal to own a pet chimpanzee in Hawaii. Pet chimpanzee in Hawaii.
A pit chimpanzee. Train it for killing, yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, fine. I mean, I know people do that, but it's just so many points in the movie where they could have had more fun with it.
Yeah.
When instead they go like, no, this is serious. It's really scary. These women are experiencing trauma right now. It's like, oh, especially since that's the end of the movie, where surprise, surprise, Ben gets killed. Gets stabbed by a wine bottle, which also it was so dark. Maybe you kind of saw it, but Troy Cotter, the dad, he is being attacked by Ben, so he grabs a wine bottle, slams it in the head of Ben, so it becomes a fucking prison shiv, and he just sticks him in the chest and really rotates it in there. Oh, I so wanted him to be covered in blood coming out of the wine bottle. Like that's
I didn't
funny.
Even think of that. That was
because it's a bottle.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
he like, and the blood goes in his face. Also, they never address the fact that they should all have rabies in the end, because all of them get attacked by him, scratched by him, bit by him.
Yeah,
they should all have rabies.
Yeah, but I mean, in a human body doesn't move as fast, apparently.
Sure, but they're still gonna have rabies.
The sister is the one that really should have rabies because she really got
bit
bit.
In the early,
the other ones are scratched mainly.
Yeah, but still.
Which I don't know if that transmits. I think it's from the saliva.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, Lucy does stick her finger in his mouth, so...
Yeah. But then...
I think that's what she did, at least.
Or in his eye,
she pressed it.
Like.
Maybe it was the eye, yeah, because it was so dark.
Oh,
sometimes.
you mean that? No, when she sticks her finger in his bite wound from the mongoose, because there's pus coming out.
Yeah, I was like, where's her hand?
And that would hurt because the wound is infected.
True.
Yeah, but then because throughout the movie, he's of course one of those intelligent apes that can talk, although that has kind of been debunked.
I mean, he's communicating.
He's communicating.
Not talking.
No, he doesn't talk, and he has one of those iPads
tablets
where he can press Ben hungry, Lucy happy,
bad.
Lucy bad, Lucy bad, dead. Like why would he press dead? Wouldn't he press angry? Or the
why
fact that he has
have
rabies.
Dead?
Yeah. Well, because their mom, his kind of mom, died.
That's true.
That's why she's going back home. But why would he try to communicate with them if not to intimidate them? It's just
that was to intimidate them because they were talking about how the phone was dead.
I guess. But once again,
he was just haha, teasing them yes, dead. Your phone is dead.
Here I am saying I wish the movie was more campy, but the fact that he is mocking them is kind of funny.
It's kind of campy.
But it's I needed more of that.
Yeah.
Lucy,
while
bad,
you're watching it,
dead,
you're not really
dead. Yeah, it was really good.
Maybe making the connection that he's mocking them until you were thinking of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you weren't. It seems.
No, not really. It's why?
I was like, oh, he chose dead because he wanted to mock them because their phone's dead.
But then in the end, there's the ambulance is there and the cops are there, and they're all hugging and so, we're so happy together now. And then she hears Lucy bad, oh. Turns on, it's the cops putting away the tablet as evidence.
Evidence, yeah.
And I guess they pressed the last sentence because you can see it says Lucy dead on some sort of.
They pressed something,
there.
obviously.
Yeah. And then I was like, are they? Is this? I don't know. Or are they going to set up as a sequel or something?
No.
But that would be so funny if they're
final scare.
If they just hinted at, they're standing there and it's at least we're it's all fine now, and they're hugging and everything, and then it starts raining. It's oh, you gotta get out of the rain. We gotta get out of the rain. And it's like, oh, she has rabies.
The sister goes crazy.
Yeah, and the movie ends there, and then you can do Primate 2, where she goes crazy because she has rabies. Nope, they didn't do that.
No, we don't need a sequel.
No, we don't need a sequel, but like, that's the kind of thing I wanted. I wanted it to be funnier.
I thought it was plenty funny.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I laughed once, and it was a Dora the Explorer clip. And I laughed.
Thought it was funny. It was scary. It was entertaining. It was a good horror movie.
It was okay.
Good teen scream horror movie.
It had enough gore, but I kind of wanted more. I wanted it to be like, more over the top. It was pretty gruesome. But imagine if it had, like, I'm not saying as much, but if it had the kind of over the top gore from Terrifier. I forgot how gross that was. Imagine he like sits down on the guy, he rips his jaw out, and then he like starts digging into his guts and like pulls the guts out and like, yeah! Shit like that. Come on, go for it.
No,
he's a crazy monkey.
Much.
He's a crazy monkey.
I don't know. But you mentioned something about the cold open, and the vet, is it just complaining about the cold open, or was there something specific you want to discuss about that?
No,
opening?
it's very confusing. Like, shit. So the monkey is already rabid. Because they don't explain in that clip that he has rabies. They just show that he's fucking crazy and kills the guy. So I'm like okay, and then it kind of goes on for a while before the dad goes and check on the and sees the mongoose and says, "Oh, it bit Ben," and he's like, "Oh," and then they literally show that scene again, but cut down. I was like,
yeah.
Imagine if it didn't start with that. Imagine if it started with where the movie on the airplane.
They needed the extra time because it's a short movie.
No, but then you could have spent like 4 minutes on something else.
Yeah. I know.
And you could have had that. You could have had that scene in its entirety in the middle of the movie where it actually takes place. And that's when we realize, like, oh shit, he does have rabies. Instead of showing like he's gonna get rabies, but not yet. It's like now we're just waiting for the killer monkey stuff to start.
For the rabies.
Yeah, because you already showed us that, oh, he has rabies, he's crazy, okay.
Anyway, because he made a big mistake too. I mean, you should probably close the gate after you when you go into an ape enclosure where the ape might be hurt, because if they react weirdly, you don't want him running out of the enclosure.
Yeah.
The same.
That I'm fine with, but because you gotta get the monkey out of the cage. So
sure, of course.
I'm fine, but yeah, there was a lot. But since the movie was trying to go more serious, there was a lot of those like illogical mistakes that they made.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that I thought was a bit too strange was the one that I also kind of liked when what was her name? Hannah got scalped partially.
Yeah.
Because there was a bunch of lanterns hanging over the pool, but only once did he climb out on them and grab someone's hair.
Yeah.
Other than that, they still stayed under those lanterns.
Yeah.
And he, like, how could he climb out on them? They were really thin, He should have been too scared to do that because he's hydrophobic.
Yeah. I don't know. That's why they only did it once, and they were like, "Oh shit, he shouldn't do that." But we already wrote it into the script. And
we already filmed it.
And we already edited it. Keep it in. He'll just do it once, though. He'll do it once.
It's a bit of extra gore, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, God.
They also kind of forget that she's still bleeding, so the pool doesn't get redder and redder, which is also a bit of a shame.
Yeah. Yeah, it should have been all red.
That t-shirt does not stop that kind of bleeding.
No, yeah. But I guess it was to explain that they kind of stopped the bleeding.
Yeah.
And what was the point? Because it's not like she's suffering towards the end. I mean, you see her like, shaking at one point. But then as soon as the dad shows up, that kind of goes away. Also. Yeah, you know. I just looked up the director. Do you know what else he's done?
No.
He made 47 Meters Down. Remember that movie? The shark movie?
Yeah.
And then he made, I didn't know that was the same guy. He made 47 Meters Down Uncaged. The sequel? Which I actually think is, I mean, it's dumb and it's silly, but it's better than the first one because they go over the top in that one. I think it's the second one at least, because that's when they're more like swimming around because it's uncaged. So
he made a movie in 2016 called The Other Side of the Door. Just listen to the premise.
That sounds...
After her young son is killed in a tragic accident, a woman learns of a ritual which will bring him back to say goodbye. But when she disobeys the sacred warning, she upsets the balance between life and death. Does it kind of remind you of something that we saw not too long ago?
Yeah, sounds like Bring Her Back a little bit.
Yeah, kind of.
I think the difference there is though that you need like a human sacrifice to get your child back.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, there was definitely...
we don't know if that's part of it though, but...
yeah, sure. So he's made garbage. But you know what?
A bunch of, kind of B horror movies, basically.
Good for him. He keeps doing movies, and I guess this one is pretty high profile.
He did Strangers Prey at Night.
Ooh.
I didn't see that one yet. I don't know if I want to.
It's nowhere near as good as the original.
No.
But it kind of...
It doesn't claim to be like a prequel or anything, right?
No, it's not a prequel. No, it's
because
not.
That's the issue people had with Strangers
Chapter
the first
1?
night or Chapter 1. That's the one.
Yeah, which is supposed to be. Yeah, that's. I saw that one, the first one at least. I haven't seen the other ones. It was supposed to be a reboot of the franchise. It's like, what?
Yeah, it was just, it didn't have a franchise.
You made 2 movies 10 years apart. That's not a franchise.
Yeah, no.
Strangers Prey at Night, it's pretty bad, but the ending gets silly. So I'm like, okay, at least you're doing something with it here. But yeah, overall, it's bad. It's bad. We're off track.
We're off track.
Yeah, Primate. No, yeah, I don't really have much more to say about it, though. But yeah, I really wished it was more silly. But they went the serious route. Or I'm wondering, like, based on who this guy is, if this is what horror...
What they expected?
No, what horror movie producers, directors, and I guess the crowds nowadays, like, expect from a movie. They don't want silly horror movies. Because then it's like, oh, they're not taking it seriously. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you can't do like early 2000s campy teen screams like House of Wax. It doesn't work on today's crowd.
No, because they'll just say, oh, this is stupid. It's like, but please, honey baby, you're watching a killer monkey movie. It is stupid.
Yeah, no. They wouldn't accept that.
Because then they would have to really lean into it and make it like a wacky horror comedy. It's
and that wouldn't sell because no one's watching horror comedies anymore.
No, I know. So they had to
They're
make
too woke for that.
Yeah, so they had to make a serious killer monkey movie.
Which is also why this movie doesn't have any like unnecessary sex scenes or nudity.
Yeah, although they
have like one makeout session.
Yeah.
Which is barely even a makeout session because it's like a second long.
It's one kiss, yeah.
Basically, yeah.
But they start the movie with like guys hitting on girls in an airplane, and I was like, that's not the right place to hit on people. Like, I literally said that to myself as I was watching it. Then it was about, but I don't think any place is the right place to hit on people because I'm just thinking about myself. Like, I wouldn't want to be bothered anywhere, you know?
No.
I guess unless you're like actively in a place where you're supposed to socialize, like a bar or a club.
A club or something.
But anywhere else, I'd be like, don't talk to me, please.
This isn't like
and I wouldn't approach anyone in a place like that.
The only similar situation I've been on was this summer when me and my fiance flew to London. As we were passing over the stadium, we saw the concert because we flew in on their first day for concert.
Yeah.
And the girls in the row in front of us were like, "Oh, look!" And they heard me, so they like turned around and go, "Oh, "Are you guys going too?" I'm like, yeah. Okay, that's the only like social interaction, and that's fine because we bonded over seeing the concert from the sky.
That's fine.
And then we accidentally ran into them going back on the same plane, so we talked a little bit more.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that was a genuine connection, though.
Yeah, like,
not just hitting on a random person,
getting out of your seat to like, hey, want me to put your bag up, bitch?
Yeah,
you know, it's like, no, what? Don't. And they were still like, they were kind of cute. Hee. We should call them over. It's like, oh, they were douchebags. I'm
unsure of how old these people are supposed to be.
Yeah, and even if they're of age, they have their like 14-year-old sister there. Are they gonna have a sex party when she's there? Like, no. It was a little weird. It was weird to have that young of a sister. She should have been like 20, and the younger sister should have been 18, because then it would have been at least more like, or less creepy, I suppose.
More appropriate.
Yeah. I mean, when she calls him like, oh, we're the girls from you that you saw on the airplane. We're waiting here to get our brains fucked out. It's like,
yeah.
Where?
Answering the whorehouse.
Yeah.
What?
Whore mansion.
Alright, whore mansion.
Oh.
And you don't look at the caller ID, you dumb bitch.
Yeah. And I'm like, I was like, that's not very progressive. Like, I thought...
It's progressive to be
sex positive,
open-minded.
Sure. But I thought I
if
heard...
both parties want it, then both parties want it.
Sure. But it's also like I think I'm damaged from 80s slasher movies, because I'm like, oh yeah, the slutty one is the one who dies. Like, don't make all of them. It's just one scene, but don't even antyda till whatever it's called, don't even make a little hint at oh my god, they're gonna have sex. Also, she's traveling back to be with her family because their mom died last year of cancer.
Well, she's coming home for summer, kind of thing,
I guess. Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, summer in Hawaii, you gotta kill her house, of course we're coming. And the other one's brother lives in Hawaii as well.
Yeah. Which is also like, sure,
Kate's brother.
Yeah, I've never been that like, it's wrong to, like someone's sister. I'm fine with, But still, like, you're just gonna make out with your friend's brother? Like, calm down.
It is kind of weird.
It is a little weird, but like, if it's just gonna be a hookup thing, it's just like, oh. But if there's genuine emotions there, sure,
Yeah, if you end up getting married at least.
Yeah, I'm never... No! I've never been there, but stay away from my sister, bro.
Also, because we have a larger age gap between like me and your friends, so that would never happen.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
That situation hasn't even been like on the map.
Let me tell you, it has been joked about.
I know that it's been joked about. That hasn't gone over my head. No. I've heard that.
Yeah.
Anywho, you asked something about them being like you couldn't separate them. They were all the same person for you. I
couldn't really tell them apart in the beginning. They had enough personality that I kind of understood who they were later on. But like, if you look at them, look at not really here in their pictures, but in the movie, Lucy and Kate specifically, and a little bit Hannah as well. They all had is that a new like beauty trend or something? They all had like, first of all, they were all very shiny. I guess to suppose they're sweaty because Hawaii, but on the plane, like, they're all very shiny. From what I remember, like, you're supposed to like put foundation on so you're not shiny, so you don't look greasy. No. That's not a thing anymore.
It's sparkle and shine. It looks healthy.
Okay.
You're supposed to look dewy.
Yeah, they just look.
It makes
greasy.
your skin look healthy.
Just look greasy. Anyway, but then also they all had like, I'm sure they have used Botox, but they didn't look Botoxed, but they looked very like, the face. I'm doing faces. Sorry for anyone listening to this, but they all looked very like. They did, with the tape, like.
I don't think I made that connection.
No, but and they all had like kind of very round faces and the big cheekbones, which that I know is a thing. Women are supposed to have big cheekbones nowadays. I mean, look at you can see it in Victoria Wine's picture. Like, she has giant cheekbones.
she has probably had some work done for that.
Yeah.
I mean, they all might have, but
And I mean, even you don't really, it doesn't look like she's work done, but Johnny Sequoia, who plays Lucy, on her picture, you can definitely see that they're accentuating her cheekbones. And it made them all look like their heads were very round. I don't know. And the giant foreheads, and I just, specifically Lucy and Kate, just like, they look like the same person. And then their friend a little bit. But though she had darker eyes, so that made me, I could at least see the difference there.
I didn't see their eye colors. They were all dark.
No, I mean darker makeup and darker eyes in general. Not just that color of her eyes. I was just like, is that how young women look like nowadays? That looks weird.
I mean, they're trendy, I guess. I don't see anything like out of trend on them, but I don't understand how you cannot see the difference.
I mean, I see the difference. It was just...
like Johnny Sequoia has a much squarer jaw than I think it's Jess Alexander who plays the friend.
Yeah, it was easier to
who's also Jess Alexander's a bit more tanned.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Victoria White,
like I said, mainly
has much sharper features.
That's what I said. Mainly Joy Sequoia and Victoria Wyand kind of look the same, especially when you first see them. Johnny Sequoia. Lucy walks onto the plane. Kate, Victoria Wyand, is already sitting there. She's like, over here, and I was like, she waving to herself. I was like, oh, okay, they're two different people. Okay. I was just like.
I don't see it. I don't know.
It was just the way they were made up, and they both had the hair,
probably,
and the giant foreheads.
Giant foreheads.
They do. I mean, look at
rude.
them.
How big of a forehead do you have?
I don't really have that big of a forehead.
4 fingers. No, put your fingers on. You have a 3-head, my guy.
3-head. Yeah,
you have a small 3-head. There's no space for a brain in there, I guess.
Just shut up. I'm smarter than you. Well, I mean, I remember when you didn't want a big forehead.
Yeah, but you didn't want a 5-head. 4 is still like the appropriate amount. That's why it's called a forehead.
Yeah, but you don't have that.
No, it's not.
It feels like it's accentuated, and it felt like they both had the weird where you have braids here, but not in the rest. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's the summer thing. The summer look. Okay. You braid the front of your hair because it's summery. I actually don't
that must
know
be a throwback to the 90s, because that makes me
that
think
is a returning trend. Yes,
90s, early 2000s. Yeah, because it made me think of Björk, the recording artist. She had that look in the 90s.
Bratz had that look.
Oh yeah,
in the early 2000s.
Oh yeah, Bratz, the dolls. Well, I guess Bratz in general, but the dolls. I remember
the dolls specifically.
Your dolls had that the braids.
Yeah,
these braids. Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's just that it's the like when you look at kids these days, you have a hard time deciphering how old they are.
Yeah,
they could be anything from like 5 to 11.
Yeah,
it's kind of that thing. These were just girls to you.
How old are these ladies? Jesus
They're
Christ.
They're not old, I don't think.
Jonas Sequoia was born in 2002.
Exactly.
These are Gen Zers. Victoria Wyand is born in, doesn't even say, but I'm guessing somewhere similar.
Jess Alexander, 99.
Oh, thank God, a 90s baby. That means she's an adult. Anyone who's born after the millennia, sorry, you're never gonna grow up.
She was 6 months when we switched to 2000, but still,
that counts. I was born December 18th, 1989. I'm still an 80s baby.
No, you're not. You are not an 80s
I'm Generation
baby.
X, yo! No, I'm kidding.
You are 90s baby all the way
I know. But what I'm saying is, like, I think I've, like, finally grown up. Because I like these women, they just look, they look like children. And I was just like, why do you look like that?
Yeah, I just think you're too old.
Yeah, I'm getting too old. It's funny, I've said that for 7 years now. I remember the first time I said that, not in terms of like who I thought was pretty or not, but the movie Booksmart. Remember the movie Booksmart? And I was just like, I cannot relate to these children who are graduating high school in 2019. I was just like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
You could never watch the what's it called, the kissing booth or
no.
To All the Boys I Loved Before.
I've never even tried, but
high school kids.
No. I was just like, what is this?
What is this children nonsense?
Yeah. That's why my
Anywho.
favorite movie of last year was Baby Girl, about a 50-year-old lady having a sexual
Yeah.
awakening.
What is this?
Did you order?
Excuse me.
I don't think they do that.
Wonderful. Don't drink that.
I wanna die. You better get the best for me. When I look swell and sable.
Now that was hot.
My God. Well,
Anyway. And
what would you rate Primate
Oh,
on
yeah.
on Letterboxd? Have you
Letterboxd,
done it?
I haven't done it yet, but I was thinking a 2 out of 5, so a 4 out of 10. It's
Yeah, I'd
probably
say
where
like
I would
2.5
land.
at least.
Because yeah,
It's
some of the gore was fun.
middle of the road for me.
That's 2.5. Oh, you for
Yeah.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 2. Yeah. Good concept, some good gore, but overall, big missed opportunity. Big missed opportunity for me, at least. Yeah, but that's Primate. Not not a good monkey movie.
But an okay horror movie, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah. I've seen much worse, but I've definitely seen much better.
Sure.
So, well, what would you? Oh, you said 2.5. Yeah, okay.
2.5, yeah.
So it's like it's fine. Is it? No.
Yeah, like
because there's the nuance you gotta add there. Is it? No, it's fine, or is it? It's fine.
no, it's more fine.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
better fine.
So it's a positive.
top tier.
It's a positive.
Positive
5.
fine?
It's a strong 5. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like, oh, I need to rewatch it every Halloween. It's not like I'll never rewatch this movie again. But if I want to watch a silly little horror movie with a few friends that haven't seen it before, sure, I'll watch it.
All right. Well, speaking of silly little horror movies, for our Patreon episode, patreon.com/don'tmakescene, we're gonna do another Killer Monkey movie. Now,
Yes.
like I said, I haven't seen a lot of them, and especially if you don't count the Planet of the Apes or King Kong and stuff like that, but like pure Killer Monkey movies, I've only seen a few, and I've seen even less that are actually good. There is, of course, the one that every Red Letter Media fan knows about, Shakma. So I didn't want to pick that one because I didn't want to I didn't want to lean. We just done a lot of Red Letter Media stuff, so I didn't want to
get away from that a little
we
bit.
gotta get away from it a little bit. I really wanted to see Shockma though, because Shockma is hilarious. But there is another one that I saw a long, long, long time ago because I bought it on VHS. Not when VHS was a thing, but I bought it
Much later.
probably 18 years
For the
ago.
nostalgia.
For the nostalgia, and I saw the poster, which was a similar poster to the one that is here. I guess I'll put it up. For the movie In the Shadow of Kilimanjaro. I was like, oh my god. And the tagline in Swedish was like, they're angry, they're vicious, they're deadly, and there's 40,000 of them. But here it is. Yeah, it's a similar one. Here it says majestic, awesome, deadly, and there are 90,000 of them out there. It's a movie about like a flock or a family or whatever you call it of baboons that are like starved because of a drought or something.
Yeah, the plot line is, because of a severe drought in Kenya in 1984, 90,000 starving baboons go on a murderous rampage, killing humans and animals alike.
Yeah, and it is like it's not like a slasher movie, but there's lots of baboons attacking people, and they're vicious because that's literally Killer Monkey because they're monkeys. They're vicious fucking monkeys.
They have a baby. The babies are cute.
The babies are pretty, but then they grow up and get the weird the weird red bean butt, whatever it is.
Yeah, and they're much thicker fur. That's kind of
and they're fucking huge teeth.
The long limbs and the
Yeah, they're disgusting, and they're
very creepy.
They're all over the movie. I'm not gonna say it's like a masterpiece or anything, but like I said before, it has a very good ending.
So we're watching that.
So we're watching-
And if you want to know what we thought of it, you'll have to check out the Patreon.
Yeah. There's of course going to be a sneak peek on YouTube, but if you want to see the whole thing, patreon.com/don'tmakeascene in the shadow of Kilimanjaro. But that's it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next episode. But until then, have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
The spoilerCast is part of Please Don't Make a Scene. It is hosted by Tobias Vedén and Rebecca Vedén, produced and directed by Tobias Vedén. Executive producer is Annika Vedén. I also want to give a shout out to our patrons over on patreon.com/don'tmakeascene. Matej Viki, Spencer Gravely, Jacob, Sika85, Christopher Belén, Daniel Del Gaiso, Mom and Mac, Mom, Dad, and Laura Kinney.